There's a set of criteria that the industry believes are points where you want to metaphorically unplug it. One is where you get recursive self-improvement, which you can't control. Recursive self-improvement is where the computer is off learning and you don't know what it's learning. That can obviously lead to bad outcomes. Another one would be direct access to weapons. Another one would be that the computer systems decide to exfiltrate themselves, to reproduce themselves without our permission. Stopping things in a globally competitive market doesn't really work. Instead of stopping agentic work, we need to find a way to establish the guardrails. The US military has a rule called 3000.09, generally known as human in the loop, or meaningful human control. You don't want systems that are not under our control. It's a line we can't cross. I think that the competition between the West, and particularly the United States, and China is going to be defining in this area. Because China is doing everything open source, open weights, we immediately got the benefit of their invention and have adopted it into US things. So we're in a situation now, which I think is quite tenuous, where the US is largely driving, for many, many good reasons, largely closed models, largely under very good control. China is likely to be the leader in open source unless something changes, and open source leads to very rapid proliferation around the world. This proliferation is dangerous at the cyber level and the bio level. But let me give you why it's also dangerous in a more significant way, in a nuclear threat way. You're the good guy, and I'm the bad guy, okay? You're 6 months ahead of me, and we're both on the same path for superintelligence, and you're going to get there, right? And I'm sure you're going to get there. You know, you're that close, and I'm 6 months behind. Pretty good, right? Sounds pretty good. No. If you get there first, you dastardly person,
you're never going to be able to catch me.
I will not be able to catch you. And I've given you the tools to reinvent the world and in particular, destroy me. That's how my brain, Mr. Evil, is going to think. So what am I going to do? The first thing I'm going to do is try to steal all your code. And you've prevented that because you're good. Then I'm going to infiltrate you with humans. Well, you've got good protections against that. You know, we don't have spies. So what do? I'm going to go in and I'm going to change your model. I'm going to modify it. I'm going to actually screw you up to get me so I'm one day ahead of you. And you're so good, I can't do that. What's my next choice? Bomb your data center.
Wow.
Now, do you think I'm insane? These conversations are occurring around nuclear opponents today in our world. There are legitimate people saying the only solution to this problem is preemption. Now, I just told you that you, Mr. Good, are about to have the keys to control the entire world, both in terms of economic dominance, innovation, surveillance, whatever it is that you care about. I have to prevent that. We don't have any language in our society. The foreign policy people have not thought about this, and this is coming. When is it coming? Probably 5 years. We have time. We have time for this conversation, and this is really important.